name is April Lamb. I work at Parkcrest Elementary, and I have been teaching kindergarten for 13 years. I also have been in the technology as a primary technology coach, and now an I3 since the program began, so for several years. And I am glad you could join us today for Digital Citizenship. Is it common sense? If you're anything like myself, then sometimes it is not just common sense. And I hope that I have a great resource for you. If you look to the right, my moderator today is Vanessa. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to write her in that box, and she will respond to you as quickly as possible. Let's get started. First off, there has been a big push for digital citizenship, and by that I mean the teacher surveys and the student surveys have shown that it's not being taught, and the student surveys are showing that what is being taught isn't necessarily being received. So again, this resource I think is great for parents and for educators alike. So we're going to start at the tab at the top. It is the parent tab. So you'll see right here, and the website, by the way, is commonsensemedia.org. So this parent tab right here is full of resources. I think that we all have parent conferences coming up this week, if not next week also. If you have some parents that have concerns, if you have students that you have concerns about, I think that you'll find some things in here that you might be able to use during parent conference night. First thing is we're going to start over here on the Parents tab to the right. So you will see Find Great Media for Kids by age and by type from ages 2 to 12. And you can change this range right here. So you've got movies, books, TV, games, apps, and websites, and you can press go. So let's just choose movies. I'm going to press go. And since I teach kindergarten, I'm going to do 5-year-olds. Okay. Now we're looking at, let's say, Barbie Dolphin Magic. It's a gentle story, it says. Barbie and her sisters save dolphins in a gentle story. And you can see here's parts of it down here. There are some that I looked at earlier that, let's see if this is one. Yes, the My Little Pony, I believe. That will show down here. Get it now on Amazon Prime is one of the places that you can, the parents are able to get it. Now, you do have to sign up or log in, and I will tell you that because I am signed up, as an educator, I didn't sign up as an adult or a parent. So I believe that parents just have to sign up, and then we'll have access to all of that. I don't even know that you necessarily have to sign up like for this one. If you click on it, and looky here, we have it in Spanish, so that's great news. If we go back, we can look, sort by. You can sort by most recent, stars, age level again. Let's see if we can find, there we are. Get it now on Amazon, iTunes, or Google Play. So that is how the parents will be able to find the media if they are a part of any of those. Keep going back. They also have books, TV, games, apps, and websites. We can look into TV. Well, I don't know why that would be. It's edgy but funny. Oh, 15 plus. There you go. So we've go back to 5-year-old, and Snoop Dogg is gone. Now we have Arthur and the Haunted Treehouse. Okay. Gentle Scares. Get it now on Amazon. So this is just something to introduce to parents. Like I said, here they can sign up for free. There's no fee to sign up. I'm going to go back up to my parent tabs. Oh, and you have all of these up here also. I'm going to go back up to the parent tab. I'd like to go back into family guides. So here in family guides, I'd like for you to look down here at the bottom. I thought this is really neat. There is a special needs apps. So if there are parents that have children that struggle with communication, social interaction, organization, reading and writing, math, or motor skills, These are all learning differences, and these are the resources that go along with digital citizenship for these special needs guides. So I thought that was really neat, that they're really including everyone and thinking of everyone. If we keep going down to parent concerns, this is again what we kind of talked about. If parents come in and say, well, I know I've heard of digital citizenship, but I really don't know what it means or what I'm supposed to do. So if you go down, you can see all the different skills: technology addiction, screen time. I thought that was a really great one. Cyberbullying, if your parents aren't familiar with what that is, if you want to introduce them to it in a gentle way, without saying, sounding accusatory, this might be a link that you might send to them. Facebook, Instagram, and social media, that's a huge one. Clicked on this and look at all the videos that come here that are on just Facebook, Instagram, and other types of social media. This is, I know, a big one for our upper grade level kids. And again, here are the videos that you could, for the parents. Frequently asked questions, articles, and videos here. Explore it by age. So here's our tweens, our teens, by most popular, by your social media. And I was even looking in the comments with the questions. What should I do when other people post pictures of my child online without asking me first? And there's comments. So I thought that was really neat. Let's see. There was another one I liked in here, the cyberbullying. Okay, again, you can see all the videos here, the questions. And there was even one that I thought would have been really helpful for the beginning of school, because I know that when our kids come back to school, we're really introducing digital citizenship. Parents have questions, teachers have questions. This would, I think, be great for the students as they're entering the school year, just as an introduction. You can see, what questions should I ask teachers to back to school? What should I know about my school's one-to-one device program? So the parent concerns were really nice. Now this, I thought, not only is it good for parents, but if you are a parent, screen time. I mean, I know that this is all a personal issue for us. And what I particularly liked about screen time is how much time is okay for my kids according to age. Explore the questions by age. It includes the phone, if you're using your phone, age-appropriate guidelines of TV. So it's not just, violent media, kids' cell phone use. I know parents really struggle with that. Are some types of screen time better than others? I think that I went into preschoolers, and that's where it showed me, is it okay that I let them watch before school, and all of these certain types of questions. Back into screen time. And the frequently asked questions we see there, and then the videos. So I know that's something not only for parents, but us as parents that we can use with our own children. I just wanted to show that if any of you were interested. And let me just show you one more time. Spanish. We have our articles in Spanish, our videos, our educational resources, all the way down, collaborations, how to use it. I just thought that was great. I know a lot of the times we have these resources and we don't have them for Spanish for our students, we don't have them in Spanish for our parents, and we don't have them in the Spanish for ourselves. So I really like that. We're going to move on over to the Educators tab. Now I will tell you that you can sign up. I did not see, I've signed up here with your school. It will ask for your school. I really didn't find any benefits of signing up. It's not like you have more access to different things because you sign up. So, I mean, you wouldn't have to, but then again, I mean, it's a free website. So we're going to go on over to digital citizenship. Say that 3 times fast. And we're going to start here because this is what we're mainly focused on today. The very first thing that I wanted to look at was this right here, our scope and sequence, because you're saying, okay, Miss Lamb, why are you telling me about this? Well, if you didn't know, this is something we are required. It is part of our scope and sequence, our TEKS, and our curriculum. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to download the PDF. So here is the entire curriculum laid out with icons to show you what you're teaching by units and even by grade level. So this might be a handy tool, grades 9 through 12, that you would want to print out just to have as a resource. I really like these icons. For example, you're looking for cyberbullying, it will show you here, and you can see what goes along with that activity. Okay, I'm going to go back up. I'm going to return. And we're looking here at the select a grade band. So I'm going to keep it on K through 2, and I'm going to scroll down. And here is ABC searching. So this is one of the activities that I could do. I look to the icon on the right. I see that it is a magnifying glass. I can come over here and look. This is going to be about information literacy. I can go into that plan. And you can see I can download my PDF in English, Spanish, or French. I'll choose English. My French is not so good today. And we'll start by looking at the essential questions. If your lesson plans are anything like mine, we have to post those now. Our objectives, here's our, well, we don't use Common Core, but your materials that you'll be using, your family resources that you can find, your warm-up. It has what you're going to be doing, how to teach, how to arrange, what to create, and your closing wrap-up. Everything you need is there, including the materials that you will need for that lesson. And it is like that for every single lesson. If I keep coming down, again, before I even open it, here are some things that I really liked. Besides the PDF, if you don't even go in, you're looking to see if these objectives match what you're looking for. I like that here's a family tip sheet that you can send home. It's all right here in English and Spanish. Your student activity sheets, if you didn't want to download everything. And lastly, well, not lastly, because there's one more thing, our your assessment for the student learning. This is the last thing. Your ISTE standards. These are what we are supposed to be following and teaching. So 3A, 3B, 5A, 5B, and 6A, and you can see the standards alignment chart right there. So everything right at your fingertips. But these are the standards that we should be using when teaching technology. I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go to games and interactives. So that is also a place you can go, and I also went into classroom posters. Now, what I did is I gave these PDF and PDF file to my principal. She sent them off to the print shop, and we posted them around the school. So easy enough. They're cute little, there's some for lower level, there's some that have a little more wordage or verbiage on it. There's one that talks about TMI and, you know, think about what you post. You know, this one's the deceptive detective and legitometer. So it's not only what they're supposed to do, but when the students are, you know, it's geared towards the students. Is it fake or real? Are we using devices now? Oversharing, that's the one that said TMI. I thought was cute. That would really relate to them. So you can send those to your principals, and hopefully he or she will be able to get those to the print shop for you. Next, if you go over to EdTech Review and Resources, I found some great things in here too. Lesson plans. And it's thinking for me. Lesson plans. Look at this. Create your own lesson plan. Here you can do your lesson plan title, upload a file, put it in here, standards, subjects, or you can go to your subject. I want to go to ELA. I want to go to letter formation. And I want to go to grade K. And it shows me what apps I can use for letter formation. So let's just say I wanted to go to iMovie for pumpkin fun. Or there was one I found down here that I really liked. But we'll go ahead and go into iMovie. Okay, so this lady has created Pumpkin Fun for iMovie. She's giving me my subjects, my steps, my objectives, my introduction hook, and what apps I will need for each step of the process, ending with iMovie. So I thought that was useful. I need to go back in there and tell her that I found that very useful. So even in this ed tech, you can go through it. Like I said, the lesson plans I thought were great. Lastly, your professional development. If you want to get funding, there is a place that you can write commonsense.org and apply for funding. There is also a video library. So if you are interested in doing a professional development at your school on any of these ideas, digital citizenship, ABCYA teacher tour, online targeting and tracking animation, my online neighborhood, these are all available for you to do your own professional development at your school. And I believe that is all we have for you today. So if you would like to ask any questions or comments into the box to the right to Vanessa, she will be giving your CPE credit, the link for your CPE credit. So if you would like to, you can click on that and you will get credit for being a part of this digital citizen common sense. I really hope that I gave you some ideas. Really, there's so much, a wealth of information to go in here. The parent tab and the educator tab alike. And this digital citizenship alone, the posters, the tutorials, the scope and sequence, the games. Please, if you'd like to go in here and see what you can use in your classroom. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good evening.